Okay, how do I study English? You see, as a kid, I was sent to an English elementary school, which taught me everything in English. And ever since, I have instilled the strongest passion for English within me. And as I grew up, I started to realize that it is very important to mingle around, especially with different races. When in primary school, I had a lot of Chinese and Indian friends, so I mixed with them, and they have been very helpful. So I believe that it is important to mingle around and don't just be around your own race, because you know your own race, we tend to speak our own language when we are with someone of our race. And then how did I develop more in English? I started to pick up some habits of reading the dictionary. I know it may sound a little quirky, but that's what I've been doing all these years. But now I'm wise enough to have it installed on my smartphone, and you can pick either Oxford, Merriam, so on and so forth. And then just I I can say that basically it's all about reading and listening. And when it comes to listening, I enjoy watching English films or series, and that really improves my English. Um, as the actors on TV speak, I will try to speak along. I will try to follow. And basically, my method of studying English is quite simple, and you can start doing it on your own. You don't need tuitions. I've never been to an English tuition. Uh, I did it all by myself, and it's all on my own hard work. I guess that's it.
Okay, how do I study English? Maybe sometimes if you are good enough in English, your friend would say that you are so good in English. Please teach me. Please teach me this. But I think if I myself is a bit better than everyone else, I think it's best to be modest and stay the way you are and keep on learning, and don't ever think that you are good enough for English, as I believe that language is a learning process, and continuously we need to continue and keep on continuing learning, as I believe that language is very special, and it is quite different from other subjects. And me myself, I learn English by speaking, and I try to talk to my friends in English, and sometimes I even sing. And well, if you're me, but myself, I like to sing, so I just sing in English, and you will be learning at the same time, and it will be so much fun learning and actually doing what you love. And the next that I believe that in learning a language, English, you should know your lecturer. The lecturer will encourage you, will teach you new topics, and I believe that it is good if you before entering the class you should rehearse and read what the lecturer will teach you on the day. And uh, I believe that if we love to learn, and learn English is very fun, and by choosing and English as our course, and it is so important to bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other, by Abraham Lincoln. As I really love English, and I believe that English can change the world. Thank you.
Great. How do I study English? Well, it's quite a simple question, but yet a long explanation. Well, I started off trying to read novels or magazines which are of high level, such as Reader Digest, novels. In the library, there's a lot of novels. It's just that you don't know where to look. And another way is to always have English conversation with your friends. It doesn't matter whether you're shy or something, you just try. It is never wrong in doing wrong. Let me tell you one thing. I have managed to speak pretty well. As you can see, I'm still mumbling, but still I can speak pretty well, even though I have been doing a lot of errors in my past, whereby I even embarrass myself in front of the public. And another way in how I study English is that I always ask words that I don't know. I always look up in the dictionary. Yes, people say ignorance is a bliss, but still you have words that aren't easy to be understand. You just look it up in the dictionary. It's never wrong to have a dictionary, or maybe an electronic dictionary. We all have smartphones, don't we? So that's another way on how I study English, and I think that is all.
The question is how to study English. First of all, in my opinion, I think each person must have interest in the subject itself, because if you don't have interest in the subject, then there's really no point in doing anything at all. Okay, secondly, in order to get better in English, don't left grammar out of it, which means grammar is really an important part in making sure that you can do better in English. And actually there's no wax on wax off in English, which means you gotta learn to do it. How to do it is a good question. You see, I don't really do a lot of exercise myself, but I tends to watch a lot of English movies and listen to a lot of English music, and not just listen and watching. We need to know what are the contents in the conversation, and by that, if for example listening to music, you must study the lyrics and search for the words that you don't know, look it up in the dictionary. And as for speaking itself, first of all, it is important to not feel shy to speak in front of others. This is because English is actually not our mother tongue language. So don't be shy to commit mistakes. Just go for it and keep on practicing, that's all.